Here's a short story that once again proves that they always come back when things don't work out with the guy that they hoped it would be. And in this situation here, same thing with this guy. And of course, also, how they have no problem messing with a guy's mind if it benefits them, and that's why you don't feel bad for them. Titled, She Breaks Up With Me, and the next day, she wants to get back. He says here, so for context, I've been dating her for 3 months. It all started nice until she said around December 15th that she has doubts if this dating will work because we have nice time together, but she doesn't feel like she is falling in love with me. Well, it's only been 3 months. However, she mentioned that she still wants to continue to see how this goes before she decides. In other words, keep you around while she's looking for the replacement. A couple weeks and dates pass by and I see her. She just hugs me instead of normally kissing. Then I take her out to one of her favorite restaurants, and she's so happy that she kisses me then. We have a nice lunch. I try to pay for everything because we had discussions that the man should always pay no matter what. Smack! I can't believe you went along with that. What a great deal for her. No, the man should not always have to pay no matter what. However, at that moment, she pays for the food, the drinks, and the food because I already paid for the food through an app. Well, there you go. Shows me that she's seeing him now as her friend. After lunch, she wants to show me the park and tell me basically that we shouldn't date anymore. That after dating 3 months, she's still not at all in love with me. So it's better to end it now than let us continue longer because that will hurt us both more in the end. Well, to be honest, that's not such a bad idea, at least in the sense that, okay, if truly she wasn't seeing anybody else and just she wasn't feeling it, not wasting his time. But there's more to this. She asked how I feel, and I basically told her that I was expecting it because she already said she had doubts. That I think as adults we need to be honest about how we feel, and I'm glad she told me how she feels. I saw she became sad hearing that and almost cried. I asked her if she's so sad, and if she said no. But I don't like to hurt people I care about, and I was expecting you to be much more hurt by this. She's upset and crying because she expected him to be more heartbroken over her breaking up with him. Little narcissist. I said I will cherish the memories we created. Dude, really? After that, I asked for directions to the train station and said she doesn't need to walk me there if she feels unpleasant around me. She responded by saying, "Don't be like that. Don't be like I hate being around you." Well, we walked to the train station, and there she said that she decided a couple of days ago to dump me. She said the previous date I didn't take her anywhere, and that was because I had a lot of deadlines and had no time to prepare for something because I'm always the one coming here. Hear that? She's complaining because the last date, it wasn't this magical experience. She's looking for excuses. And notice he's always going to her. Smack! Terrible idea. When I asked if that was the reason she changed by there were a lot because there was English is not his first language, because she was doubting but couldn't tell me which other she had. At the train station, she started hugging me, and when we said goodbye, and when I wished her all the best and to have a great year. She started hugging me really tight and started crying. Then she said, "Don't look at me when I'm crying," so I wiped her tears, and she said again, "I don't want you to look at me while I'm crying." It was really crowded at the station. I just let her go, went my way, but she grabbed my arm again and didn't want to let go. This chick is unhinged. Dude, her actions are telling you, get the fuck away from her. She's at La La Land. So I just snatched my arm and went my way. She started walking the other way. Well, then she texts me a couple hours later how she liked my response and that she wishes me the best of luck. So I responded the same. Today, 6 o'clock in the morning, she texts me again that she really needs to speak with me on the phone. This is the same chick that broke up with him and is acting all fucking La La Land. After speaking to her on the phone, she starts crying and saying she misses me. She wants to get back together and couldn't sleep all night. She broke up with you. It didn't work the first time. Sounds like somebody's monkey branch. It was nice that she broke up with him in that way. You know, like, I really don't see this going anywhere. Okay, fine. But clearly there's another guy. And it probably didn't work out with the guy she wanted. But here's the catch. She mentioned she shouldn't follow advice from friends and internet. I asked her if she followed their advice, but she said she didn't ask their advice. She also mentioned that she didn't see the positive things in me until she left. Okay. that no person she dates will be perfect, that she really likes how I always ask her opinion, and that I make good choices. Now she says she wants a second chance with me. She asked how I felt, and I was kind of speechless. I said I will let her know it in 1 or 2 days. Well, good. I'm glad you didn't just jump at it. But my answer would be no. If I wasn't good enough for you the first time, then no. I think she literally didn't work out with some guy she liked, or maybe she made a giant pro-con list, No thanks. Honestly, I think she just made a list of positive and negative things about me, and then she realized there's more benefits to me. But I'm not sure if I should see it like this. I'm confused about what I should choose. What is your advice on this? My advice on this is tell her, no thanks, this isn't going to work out, and block her. She is all over the fucking place. She's not behaving like a girl that really likes you. At least she's admitting that she's just after 3 months she's not following for you. I mean, in a few months you could have a girl really liking you, not necessarily being in love with you. And by the way, they're never really in love with you in the same way a guy is. They can have an attachment to a guy, but deep love matching a guy's, no fucking way. It's a fairy tale. It's the ugly truth. But you don't want a girl like this to be your girlfriend, that she can't make up her mind, and she's la la land, and not to mention claiming she's breaking up with you because the date wasn't magical the night before when you were busy. This isn't good. You don't want to flake as a girl. And I'm convinced that she was monkey branching and it didn't work out with that guy, and now she's with this. So anyhow, guys, this is why you don't feel bad for them. When they mess with you and stuff like that, they have no problem jerking you around. And that's why if you break up with them or whatever, don't ever feel bad, because I guarantee you, even if they were all right with you, there's likely some other guy they were pulling this type of crap with, Now some comments here. One guy says here, it doesn't sound like she generally likes you, man. She'll keep feeding you scraps because you're familiar to her, and she doesn't want to lose you as a backup option. Right, that's exactly it. But I guarantee the moment a man that's a bit more exciting comes along, you'll be odd news, or old news. Have some self-respect and walk away. This is too confusing and annoying for you to have to deal with. And the guy says here, I think you're right. In the end, it will be only a mentally heavy on my part, and I think it's better to let a sinking ship there where it belongs. Correct. Another one. This guy says she doesn't want you. She doesn't want to not have you. You sound very mature. Follow what you feel is best, and don't feel pressure to get back together. Do you want to be with someone who isn't sure about you? And he says, so she just wants to feel that someone wants her, but not specifically by me. So until she finds somebody better, ? Well, that's exactly it. And one more. This guy says she seems unstable, and you may not be the only guy she's talking to. Guarantee you this isn't the only guy. Don't settle for someone that plays games. I'd spare yourself the headache and cut her loose and move on. You deserve better. He says this could be very true. I saw her multiple times texting during lunch. She never did that before, and she just played it off like she texts one of her friends. Any girl that's texting during a date, especially like the early stages, unless it's an emergency, that's disrespect. You got to call them on that, guys, by the way. And she's probably planning the date with the other guy after the train station. But anyhow, gentlemen, they will always come back when things don't work out the way they want. And a lot of times, they just want that guy as backup until a placeholder. Until somebody else that knocks your socks up comes along here. So there you go, guys. I'm hoping he doesn't go back with her, but perfect example.